morning, Carley is here. Voters were excited today when the Democratic and Republican Party representatives for president were announced. Choosing a candidate for each party is the first step in the presidential election process. Delegates from each state came together to choose their representative for both parties. They also decided on the issues their candidate will focus on in the election, which is their party platform. In addition, they select the vice president. Here's Chiara live at the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. with more on our top story.
Thanks, Carly. Today the Democratic Party announced that Hillary Clinton would be their candidate. The Republican Party announced that John McCain would represent them. Each candidate can be seen here promoting themselves at the Capitol. Back to Mikayla at the CMC News headquarters.
Thanks, Chiara. The second step in becoming president is going to the people. Between the convention and election day, for 8 to 10 weeks, the presidential and vice presidential candidates go to the people. The candidates discuss the party platform and make promises on behalf of the government they would lead. Appearing at rallies and making speeches to talk about their views on issues is also a large part of campaigning. On the first Tuesday in November, voters are called to the polls to vote for electors. These electors eventually elect the president.
Next comes the actual voting on the president. The voting of the citizens of the United States is called popular vote. This doesn't necessarily choose the president, however. The Electoral College chooses the president. The Electoral College consists of electors. The number of electors for each state is equal to the number of their senators and representatives. Today, there are 538 electors. The Electoral College votes the day after Election Day. Most of the time, electors vote in the same way the popular vote, but sometimes they go completely against it and vote for the other candidate.
Then the winner of the election emerges. A candidate must receive 270 of the 538 electoral votes to win. Sometimes, a candidate can have the majority of popular votes, but still not win the election. This happened in the 2000 elections. Al Gore had more popular votes, but Bush ended up winning because he had the majority of electoral votes. Let's go back to Chiara live at the Capitol.
Thanks, Mikayla. After the candidates left, protesters began to show up here, protesting the Electoral College. They felt that the president should be chosen based on purely popular vote. At the time of its creation, the Electoral College helped ensure that the right candidate would be chosen to be the president. Citizens of the United States at this time were not all well educated, and the Electoral College helped guarantee an educated choice. Today, these protesters feel that the Electoral College is out of date and believe the better educated voters of today are capable of electing the president. Back to you, Carly.
Presidential elections are an exciting time for Americans. Citizens await Election Day, November 4th, and the choosing of a new president to lead the country. This concludes CMC News Tonight. Hey, Mikayla.
Yes, Carly?
Which president was the least guilty?
I have no idea.
Lincoln. He was innocent.
Ah!